everyone, me again, welcome back to xameliax. So today I am in a little bit of a different position because I'm going to be showing you how I do my gel nails at home. Now those of you who watch my weekly vlogs will know that I rave about this kit all the time, and you are always asking me what I've got on my nails and how I do them. So I thought I'd do this tutorial, much requested by you guys, and show you how I kind of get it done. I'm not a professional in any way, I haven't been trained, but it's a really great kit if you don't want to be paying £30–40 every time at the salon every 3–4 weeks. It's a gel nail kit that I got from justbeauty.co.uk. It's a Mylee gel lamp, the curing lamp, and then blue sky polishes, and I cannot rave about this stuff enough. It's so good. I used to spend about £40 getting my nails done with shellac at the salon, and a few times I kind of came away and I thought I could do this better myself, or it started to peel, or I just kind of wanted to fix one. So I started to look into stuff that you could use at home. I've had a few from eBay before, the really cheap ones. They don't tend to last, they tend to peel away quite quickly. And I'd heard a few good things about this from a few of my nail blogger friends, so I thought I'm gonna give this a go. This stuff stays put. It doesn't peel, it doesn't lift, it's incredible. And as long as you take it off properly and don't pick them off, which I have done before in the past, but you're not supposed to, but as long as you don't pick them off, your nails end up in really good condition. Like mine are super strong, even though I have been wearing them probably continuously for about 2 months now, which you're not supposed to do either, but I'm just being honest. So I'm not exactly a professional. I thought I'd just do a chatty one if that's okay with you guys, but this is how I use the kit anyway. It does come with instructions, so they're really easy to follow, and of course there's loads of videos on YouTube as well if you want to take a look at those. So I actually filed all my nails last night. I've gone for a little bit of an oval kind of look at the moment. I normally do square oval, but I thought I'd go for an oval instead, just for a bit of a change. What I tend to do is I push my cuticles back, I file them all off, and then before I do my nails, I buff them down just to take off any surface oils that are on your nails, and it also helps the gels to stick. Now I have actually got a video that is all about how to prep your nails to make your nail polish last longer, and that really works with normal polish, but it also works really well for this. So if you want to go and check that video out, you can see how I do my cuticles, how I file, and also how I buff the nails down as well. Right, so once we buff the nails, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the nail prep and polish wipe, which is essentially, it takes off the sticky layer of the gels, but it also takes off all the dust that we're using here and helps to dehydrate the nail a little bit. Right, so I'm going to start with the base coat, which is the silver one here from Blue Sky, and I'm just going to put it on my fingernails like I would do a normal base coat when you're painting your nails. What I tend to do is I do my fingers first, so I do one hand, then the next hand, and then I do my thumbs together. I just find that it cures a lot better rather than sticking everything in all at once. Another tip from me, and this goes for normal nail polish as well as gels, but I always try and leave a tiny gap between the cuticle and around the side of the nail as well, because I find that if the gel goes on the cuticle, it lifts very quickly. So if you leave that little gap, yes, you're going to get regrowth a bit faster, but it's probably a minuscule amount of difference between the regrowth of that and right up to the cuticle, but try and go as close as you can while still leaving a bit of a gap, and then your gel is just going to last a lot longer. Right, so I've put the base coat on all of those, and now I'm going to stick them under the lamp. It's touch, so you just pop it under and that will count down, I think it's around 30 seconds, and when it goes off, take your hand out and you're done. So I'm going to do my thumbs now. You can cure them all at once, but I just find that this technique works a lot better. And then you make sure that the gel is cured all the way around the sides as well, whereas sometimes I think when you put your whole hand in, your thumb doesn't always kind of fit. That's just my opinion anyway. Then pick up the lamp and hold it this way, and then your thumbs go in. Pretty handy. Right, so I'm going to move on to colour. I'm going to be using two today. So the first one that I've got is a lovely taupey colour. It's number 80594. And I really like that one actually, it's beautiful. Whenever I used to go and get shellac, that one's kind of like one of the shellac polishes, I can't remember the name of it, but it just goes with everything and I love it. And the accent nail, I'm going to do this beautiful rose gold coppery glitter, and that's 80544. I'm going to probably do that on my ring finger. It looks awful in the bottle, but inside it's just like a solid copper glitter. So we're doing exactly the same with this polish as we did with the base coat. literally like you're painting your nails as you would do normally. Just leaving a little gap and making sure that it's all even. I used to have shellac and also CND, and I've also had OPI before in the salon. I find that these blue sky polishes are pretty much on par with shellac and CND. I know professional nail people out there are going to be yelling at the screen, but for me as a consumer and a user of those polishes, these last exactly the same as shellac and CND for me. I don't really rate OPI polishes as a gel. I just personally, for me, they tend to peel a lot more. These are better than OPI in my opinion, but pretty much the same as shellac and CND, except you don't have to be a professional to use them. I think they're really good for just doing at home. So you can just sit in front of the telly, watch your favourite programme and get them done. You can change them as much as you like if you decide you want a different colour for an outfit. As long as you take them off properly, they're really good for your nails. Just care for your nails underneath, lots of oil. If you'd like to see a video on how I take them off, then leave me a comment down below and I'll try and film that one for you. I've got some really clever clips that actually make it a lot easier rather than fiddling around with foil. And I'm also testing out another product at the moment that helps you remove it in pretty much minutes. So I will get back to you on that one, see how that works. Second coat of colour, and then we're doing a top coat and we're done. If you do go over the edge when you're painting the nails, my top tip would be to use an orange stick with a little pointy end and just scrape the gel off before it cures, because as soon as it cures it goes hard and then it makes it really difficult to clean up afterwards. So just make sure it's really neat before it goes under the lamp. But these are really handy to get the gel off, and then you can just wipe them clean at the end with some nail polish remover and it takes off all of the gunk from your stick, so you can just keep reusing it every time. Right, so we're on to top coat now, which is the little gold bottle, and we're going to do this like you would do any top coat with any normal nail polish. So paint all over, make sure you've got enough on the brush so it goes on quite smoothly. You don't want to be dragging it through, you know, when you can see the brush strokes. A little bit more than that, but not too much so it's spilling over the sides. And just paint your nails as normal. And what I tend to do is I tend to cap the ends, so I literally then lift my hands up if I've got space, you know, if my nails are long enough, and just paint across the edge of the nail, the tip of the nail, smooth it down, and that kind of just seals in the colour around the tip. But again, if you've been and got yours done at the nail salon, you'll be able to see them doing that. That's the best way to make sure it doesn't lift at the tips. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take a lint-free wipe, which you can also buy from Just Beauty. I'll write down all the information down below, everything that you'll need in your starter kit. The starter kit comes with pretty much everything you need, but I think you need to buy the nail prep and the wipes separately. So I'll make sure, I'll write you down a little starter kit with everything that you need to buy. So you take your nail prop and polish wipe on a lint-free pad, and you literally just wipe it all over the nails. It feels a little bit nerve-wracking because it feels like it's nail varnish remover and it's going to take it all off. It doesn't. And there we go. Your own gel nails at home in less than half an hour, and they look awesome. I'm going to show you a close-up. I love this rose gold colour and I love the taupe. I just think they look lovely together. But they're all done, they're all solid and they're ready to go, and they will last about 3 weeks or until you decide to take them off. But there we go, that's how I do my gel nails at home, so thank you very much for watching. If you would like to see a video on how I remove them, leave me a comment down below, or anything else that you can think of that's nail related. But I'll leave all the information in the info bar for the kit and the colour of the polishes that I've used and some of my other favourites as well, so make sure you check those out. But as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!